Hello दोस्तों, how are you all? I hope you guys are good. So दोस्तों, today topic is all about network fundamentals, right? So basically this is module 3, module 1 and 2 I was already discussed in my previous video, right? So before we get started, if you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss any of my future videos. Now let's jump right into our today topic. So our today topic is IP addressing and subnetting. In first we will discuss about IPv4. So IPv4 full form is Internet Protocol version 4, right? So think of IPv4 as a system that gives unique addresses to devices like computers, phones and servers on the internet so they can communicate with each other, right? For example, imagine you are sending letters to your friends all over the world. Each friend lives in a different house and you need their addresses to make sure your letters reach them. Similarly, in computer networking, devices need unique addresses to send that receive data over the internet. Get it? So in the world of networking, every device like your computer, smartphone is assigned an IPv4 address which looks something like this. Right, so this address is like your friend house address but for your device on the internet. So now let's say you want to visit our website like www.example.com, right? For example, just like you need your friend address to send them a letter, your device needs the website address to connect to it. So website also have their own unique IPv4 addresses like this. Get it? So when you type www.example.com in your web browser and hit enter, your device uses the domain name system DNS to find the website IPv4 address, right? It's like looking up your friend address in a phone book. Once your devices know the website IPv4 addresses, it can send a request to that address asking for the website content. The website server receives your request and sends back the requested content like the web page you wanted to see. Right. So in summary, IPv4 is like a global addressing system for devices on the internet and it helps devices find each other. Just like addresses help you find your friend house, this system allow you to access website, send email, stream video and do many other things on the internet. Get it? So however, it's important to note that IPv4 addresses are running out due to the increasing number of devices connected to the internet, right? So this led to the development of IPv4 6, so which provides a much larger pool of addresses to accommodate the growing demands. Get it? So basically we will discuss about next IPv6. So IPv6 full form is Internet Protocol version 6, right? So imagine you are a postal worker and your job is to deliver mail to house in a neighborhood. So each house has a unique address so you know exactly where to deliver the mail, right? So in the world of computer networking, devices like computers, smartphones and servers also need unique addresses to communicate with each other over the internet, right? Then this is where IPv4 6 comes into play. So IPv6 Internet Protocol version 6 is like a new and improved system for giving addresses to devices on the internet. Just like the postal system needs more addresses as more houses are built, the internet needs more addresses as more devices connect to it. Get it? So in the past we used IPv4, which is like having a limited set of addresses. It's a bit like a if you only had 100 addresses to cover the entire world, but with so many devices nowadays, phones, laptops, smart TVs, and even smart fridges, we are running out of addresses, right? So that's where IPv4 6 comes in and giving us a particularly unlimited number of addresses, right? So think of IPv6 addresses are really long string of numbers and letters. They look like this, right? So these long addresses help make sure every devices can have its unique identifier. Get it? So for example, imagine you want to visit a website and your devices, let's call it devices A, right? So needs to connect to the web server device B so that host the website. With IPv6, device A and device B each have their own unique IPv6 address. Get it? So when you type the website's addresses into your browser, your device, it means device A, uses its IPv6 address to find the right path to the web server device B hosting the website, right? So it's a bit like writing down the specific addresses of the house you want to visit, but in case it's a digital address. So with all these unique IPv6 addresses, the internet can handle the growing number of devices and services without running out of room. Get it? So it's like having an almost infinite number of addresses for all the devices to play nicely and communicate with each other. So in summary, IPv4 6 is like a super expanded address system for devices on the internet. It ensures that as more and more devices join the online world, so there are enough unique IP address for everyone, just like a house on a street. This way, your devices can talk to each other and access website without any address shortage issues. Get it? So I hope you get it. So third is basically difference between IPv4 and IPv6, right? So first IPv4 Internet Protocol version 4, right? So imagine the internet as a gigantic neighborhood, right? Which where each house has a unique address, just like in the real world. In IPv4, these addresses are like phone numbers for computers, right? So however there's a limitation with IPv4. It only has a limited number of unique address, about 4.3 billion, right? Just like having only a certain number of phone numbers available in an area code. So this can cause problems as more and more devices want to connect to the internet, right? Example, think of it like a town where houses are computers. Get it? So if each house has a unique address, there's a limit to the number of houses you can have in that town. So eventually, if you need more houses, you will run out of addresses. Get it? So in IPv6, Internet Protocol version 6, now imagine a new town with a much bigger addressing system. So IPv4 6 is like that. It's a new protocol that allow for a particularly limitless number of unique address, right? So this is important because in the world we are not just connecting computers and phones anymore, right? We are connecting cars, smart fridge, right? Thermostats and all sort of devices, right? So example is, imagine a city addresses that are not just a number but also include letters. So this would allow for way more unique addresses. So even if the city grow and more devices, it means houses, right, are added, so there will still be plenty of unique addresses available. Get it? So in computer networking terms, IPv4 address are 32-bit long and expressed in 4 groups of numbers separated by periods. For example, this, right? And IPv6 addresses are 188-bit long, right, and are written in groups of hexadecimal digits separated by colons like this. Get it? So in summary, IPv4 had a limited number of addresses, which was fine when the internet was small, right? But it caused issue as the internet grew. So IPv6 was introduced to solve this problem by providing a much larger pool of unique addresses, allowing for the growth of the Internet of Things, basically IoT, and all the devices we connect to the internet today, right? So I hope you get it. What is IPv4 address? What is IPv6 address? What is the difference between IPv4 and IPv6 address? So there are left two topics: IP address classes and subnetting and CIDR notation. So this is the very important topic, right? So basically I will discuss about this topic tomorrow, right? So thank you all for watching this video, right? So to quickly recap, we discussed in this video is difference between IPv4 and IPv6, and basically IPv4 and IPv6, right? So hopefully you find the information useful and learn something new. If you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and have a fantastic day.